Today we're talking about big news, both the good and not so good developments with OTC penny stock artificial intelligence ticker symbol AITX. The company is still making great strides in gaining more attention and orders regarding their security robots and keeping a close eye on their #1 competitor that just took their stock public in a big way. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll reveal more details about the biggest great and not so great news. This has been a crazy market and I'm holding on to my penny stocks, including AITX. Despite the steep market pullback, each day the stock market has been whipping up and down as you never quite know where it will end until the end of day. I haven't been buying any more shares of penny stocks at the present, but buying more of my ETFs like VTI and QQQ on sale as they pull back, plus the newer technology stocks with great futures and financials like CRISPR, which were reflecting steep pullbacks last week. Here you can see the movement of AITX stock over the past 3 months. Each candle on this chart represents 1 day. The stock has been pulling back with spikes upward here and there on good news. These are movements that the experienced day traders love. Before we continue into AITX news, remember that OTC stocks are highly risky, so I only invest money in OTCs that I can afford to lose. High risk versus high potential reward. And remember, this is not financial advice, but for entertainment only. Hi investing friends, this is Lynn, and welcome back. So let's go and review today's hot stock. But first, if you could give this video a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated in return for all my efforts analyzing this stock. And while you're at it, subscribe. AITX has been putting some impressive efforts into their public-facing image with an improved website. Here is the old version of the website's homepage, and here is the new version, which has a lot more zip. This is a great move on AITX's part, and potential customers always check out a company's website. The website also has a page with a list of AITX 25-member board of advisors that has some impressive folks on board. This is a big deal as they would have great contacts that could assist with AITX growth and steering the company in the right direction. The members have connections in both the public and private sectors. Here are a couple examples of impressive board members. Check out Jeff Stuchnick, president of Ceticon Enterprises Security Risk Management, with 26 years in the industry. He also has a degree in cybersecurity and security management. Ceticon provides services in support of lean enterprise security risk management operations. Also notice Ricky Davis, who served in the United States Army, including as a security force advisory. Ricky has 27 years experience in the security industry and holds a master's degree in business security management. Here you can see AITX short report, and the percentage of volume shorted is pretty much holding steady with what it's been over the past several months. And I'm sure most of you would like to see these shorts get squeezed out of the stock. I'm just waiting for the day. Now for the good news. AITX CEO Steve Reinhardt's just released a recent video talking about their #1 competitor, Kightscope's recent IPO. But first, before we continue, if you haven't yet, please give this video a thumbs up. So here is Steve and his news.
Sales, February, Kightscope. I'm going to do an 8K on it. You know I don't do 8Ks unless it's notable, such as noting that there will not be a reverse split for a period of time unless we uplist the NASDAQ, which brings us to Knightscope. And then Knightscope comes along and goes on to NASDAQ. And we see what I had expected in terms of trading action on Thursday. And then yesterday, things just go bananas. And I got to tell you, I wish those guys congratulations. I'm so happy for them. You know, rising tide lifts all boats. So it's great to see. But, you know, compare fundamentals between AITX and Knightscope. I look forward to seeing more detailed fundamental comparisons. If Knightscope's market cap holds after they finish filing their year-end K, because they have to be fully SEC reporting now. If the stock price holds through that period and after that K is released, I will absolutely accelerate our path to NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ investors, if the NASDAQ market likes what Knightscope is doing, I believe they will love what AITX is doing. And we'll pop on out of the OTC, we'll pop into NASDAQ, and hopefully everyone will do great.
The exciting news in Steve's update is that with Knightscope's IPO and huge move upward, AITX now can see a way to move quickly to the NASDAQ. That is, of course, if Knightscope's stock keeps moving up and proves that this is more than just a short squeeze. Let's look again at AITX 3-month stock chart compared to KSCP Knightscope stock. The big yellow line to the right is Knightscope's shooting upward since their IPO date of Thursday, January 27th through the following Monday. On Monday morning, January 31st, KSCP stock was showing a 66% move up and a market cap of $108 million. Unfortunately, per this Yahoo profile screenshot, on Tuesday morning, February 1st, KSCP was already sliding back down 35%. I could see why Steve Reinhardt is keeping a close eye on this one. If you're wondering about Knightscope, here is a short clip from my 2021 video summarizing this company, so you could get a better idea of the comparison. Keep in mind that AITX did state in their financial report right before Steve Reinhardt took over as CEO that Knightscope has been their primary competitor. The details I'm sharing with you about Knightscope will give you good insight into a big potential revenue growth for AITX. AITX release of Romeo positions it as a near competitor to Knightscope, a Palo Alto-based company that was founded in 2013. RAD's approach is different from Knightscope's on many elements of technology, but in reviewing the details that Knightscope shared about the profitability of each robot placement, we get a good idea of the revenues we can expect AITX to receive from Romeo. A private company with a 6-foot-tall security robot, Knightscope was founded in 2013. The robot has multiple lasers that record a 3-dimensional map. The robot uses proximity sensors to determine when something is coming close. It also has a built-in GPS and uploads these details and video data to the cloud, where it is stored for as long as 15 years. Knightscope offers one indoor and one outdoor version of the robot, which is also offered like AITX Romeo on a subscription basis. This fee can range from $6 to $12 per hour for the robot's 24/7 surveillance, which includes support. Knightscope states that the robots are in use at Microsoft and NBC Universal. Kevin O'Leary interviewed Knightscope's CEO on May of 2020, who explained that from a client's perspective, this fee is a big savings and also is very profitable for Knightscope. A year-long contract can mean a $70,000 to $100,000 service fee per year per machine. Knightscope claimed that it costs about $6,000 to build each machine, and $10K to $20K to support each robot over a 10-year period. This means $225,000 of profit for each robot over a 5-year period for a Kightscope. Their customers include 10 of the Fortune 1000, 4 major hospitals, and law enforcement sites. Kightscope also has a multi-terrain autonomous security robot in development that you can see here. So if we look at these potential numbers for AITX Romeo, this is very exciting. We know that CEO Steve Reinhardt is expecting orders to mount up. Obviously, Kightscope's products are very similar to AITX, and with AITX sales skyrocketing, who knows, we might be looking forward to move to the NASDAQ in 2022. Now for the bad news about AITX regarding an uplisting is that Steve mentioned that a reverse stock split could likely occur. I always love hearing from you, so please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about AITX or any other stocks that you are liking right now. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter in the description below the video for more penny stock alerts and videos like this one. Also go here to check out our latest videos.